This president and his allies have said for now more than 2.5 years, and continue to insist to this very hour, the Georgia election was not stolen, and I had no right to overturn the election on January 6th. It's a hard truth. My friend Governor Brian Kemp said it well yesterday. He said, for nearly 3 years, anyone with evidence of fraud has failed to come forward to provide evidence in a court of law regarding the Georgia elections.
That was former Vice President and current Republican presidential candidate Mike Pence addressing for the first time the Georgia indictment of Donald Trump. He made those comments moments ago during his address to the National Conference of State Legislatures in Indianapolis.
So Jonathan Lemire, some might say that, that's an easy thing for him to say. No, I mean, if you're running for president in a Republican field where 91% of the people whose votes you're trying to get don't think Donald Trump did anything wrong, then being that direct is actually quite something, just like Brian Kemp yesterday tweeting something that he didn't have to tweet. I mean, there are 1,000 different ways that they both could have said it without being that direct. So I think we should tip our hat when people actually say the very things we're saying they should say all along.
Yeah, what Kemp and Pence did should be the norm. We shouldn't have to single it out and applaud it, but we must, because so few of their fellow Republicans do that. So few Republican rank-and-file voters believe that Joe Biden was duly elected president. They have been so warped by the big lie, they choose to believe it. And yes, and Pence in particular, this is someone who stood up to Trump in the 11th hour of his administration. On January 5th said, no, I won't on January 6th do what you want me to do, after that historic consultation with Dan Quayle, and has stayed consistent on that ever since. And I know he's frustrated some who says he should have been more forceful, but Pence has really found his voice in recent months on this as these trials have started up, and he has been clear and plain that he believes he did the right thing and that Donald Trump did not have the right to do what he tried.